It is live now, yay! Okay. It's been a while. Advance was actually a loss of money. Okay. Doesn't tell me how much time is left. So we got these two. Electrostatic analysis will dock with first station. Okay, let's leave that. What is the condition of the first station anyway? First station. What do you look like? Yeah, let's not accidentally delete it. It's been up there for 16 days in game. The loading times. There we go. What is your situation? Do you even have docking ports? What's your supplies? Got Stab on board. Oh boy, loading times. Docking bay is back. Yeah, this is... Okay, so really it's going to be a little bit before this thing can be docked to do that one mission. Mildly inconvenient. Spare parts, shielding, food, water. Let's see. Yeah, fuel, oxygen. Is there no shielding? The lander can doesn't have any shielding. That makes sense. You do have parachutes, so you're just going to be entertaining regardless. Food. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Exit the cargo app, please. I'm trying to figure out how to go back to the days. It has been way too long. Nope. Kerbal OS. Milestones. Oh yeah, it's in here. First station. We've got perpetual battery, 123 days of food, 202 days of water, almost a year and a half of oxygen, 5 years worth of nitrogen, and we don't use any hydrogen, so we've got that. Ah, the sun just set. 2 hours. Let's just call that 2 hours of battery. It depends whether lights are on or not. Okay. So, we're not doing that. Well, we can do that, kind of. We're not doing that right now. We've got that in progress. We have this mission to do for now. Searching the skies is going on. Bring a Munstone. Place an object in orbit around Minimus. A relay station with lots of dishes around Kerbin. So we're going to go back to the Space Center. Oh my, the loading times. Maybe, Loading, loading, loading. Times hooray, yay, yay. Okay. So what do we have available? We can't get any more. Land on Minimus, that's available. And return from there. Tourists. Some of these. Okay, so let's go through the active one. Put a new satellite in orbit of Kerbin. Let's get this thing done. 42,000. Do we just have a convenient out-of-the-back satellite for this? That we can launch for less than 42,000? Got open stuff. Cheap ComSat. 18. Load. Okay. That's cheap. Plenty of Delta V, probably an excessive amount. Does it fit the requirements? Minimus. That doesn't have enough Does that need a specific one? Yeah, it needs a specific orbit. Put a new satellite in here. So let's see. Vessel any, crew capacity none, orbit, destination Kerbin, reach specified orbit. Let's just use the cheap ComSat. Launch. Oh my god, the load times. That Kitten Space Agency doesn't have a release date. Load times. Load times are painful. Okay, what orbit does it want it in? Oh boy. So which one is this? Yep, this counts. Actually say which one it is. One is the relay satellite. Ah, here we go. Apoapsis below 1 million. Well, isn't that incredibly inconvenient? Oh, okay. So it wants this one. And it seems to be a retrograde orbit? They want a retrograde orbit. Okay. Okay. Wobbly. It'll sort itself out though. Uh-oh. That's, At least it's a cheap satellite. Yeah, I forgot all the particularities with these things. It's been a while. Oh, well. We're not recovering that. Okay. Now it's loading everything. Oh my god, the loading times. Why is the loading time so long? Okay, return to vehicle assembly. We now know which one is which. I don't know why it's staged the way it did. At least it wasn't an excessively expensive mistake. So I take it that these are just fixed on there. Yes, they are. Okay, you're gonna go there. We're gonna get some decouplers. Now that I know. Stick these decouplers on there, and stick these boosters on there. I'm going to grab the decouplers, we're going to move the boosters down. Open that up, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to go to structural, we're going to grab these. Okay, not edible. We'll just cover that up. And look, we've covered up the knot. They're now edible. Let's save the changes to this. And we're going to launch that again. Marginal increase to the cost, and now we just wait for the loading time. I might have too many mods installed. Loading. There we go. remove the hard drive this is on. I already think it's on the solid state drive. Alrighty. Volumetric clouds. I forgot I installed that. Off course here. Come on. We can always adjust the orbit as needed. Awkward to control. This thing is going to have so much fuel. Sonic booms. Kind of reached space, at least the periapsis did. See jack shit. The apoapsis is. So how's the battery doing? Electric charge will last for a while. 4 hours. Yeah. Most of this is going to be done in the dark. this engine here. Which is absolutely tons of delta V. Trying to circularize the orbit. I don't care if it's eccentric. That can be deployed. There they go. Into the dark. Extend the panels. Warped there. Okay, stuttering. Ugh. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Maybe crash. Maybe there's been a reason why it's been like a year. What is that guy coming out about? And we've already gone past where I wanted to go. We're getting enough speed there, though. In front of me, please. Thank you. God, this thing is sluggish. There we go. Cool. We'll just use this, add a maneuver. Out there. We are a little bit off, so we'll need to burn that way. A bit less on this. No, still not up there. There we go. And we'll add another maneuver out here. push it out. Like so. Okay, that is the first time I've chained together 3 maneuver nodes like that. But hey, there's a first for everything. And we have plenty of delta V for these maneuvers. Awesome! I like this sat. Oh. Need you to actually face the solar panels towards the sun, please. There we go. Whee! Okay, point you now in the correct direction. And at about 30 seconds, we start the burn. I don't think I like these satellites though, because I think at some point of the year they're just going to stop working. Because this isn't, these aren't steerable solar panels. Oh, we do have these on the side. Okay, yeah, it's got solar panels. We begin the burn. Long burn. Do we have any science data, science things on here? Doesn't look like it. Some fine tuning. How many relights does this thing have? 16 ignitions. Cool. Now what is it doing? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. 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 That just about gave me a heart attack. How are you doing? Good exposure. Whoop, kind of turned a little bit too far. Okay. How are we doing on that? Electric charge, perpetual. Fantastic. We've got another 468 Delta V left in this thing. That's not counting what's in the satellite itself. This is going to be like 5 seconds. So at just under 3 seconds we start the burn. And whoops. Oh well, good enough. Now we need to point our way to the next burn. We have just enough Delta V in this upper stage booster. Nice. Node in 1 hour. Yeah, well, we're gonna time warp there as it blinks in and out. 30 seconds, so about 15. That up. Okay. Fine-tune the orbit. There we go. And we've got it. I don't need all these stage destroyed messages. Some stages got recovered. Okay, cool. Inspection results. Yep. And there's nothing else to deploy on this thing, I don't think. Cool, and there's still a lot of Delta V left. Look how much is on this thing itself. Wow. I think the math is wrong. Bing, and escape. Loads the menu very slowly. Come on, load it faster. Takes forever. There we go. Space Center. And now more load time. I've got something. Maybe there's stuff conflicting that causes load times. Do I have... this is a new enough computer. I must have one of those ports. So I can get a super fast drive and just stick the Kerbal Space Program onto that to hopefully get around these load times. Because good lord. Okay. Cool. We have a space open. This is going on. That's ongoing. Bring a Munstone back. Place a relay satellite in orbit around Minimus. Really, we already have what we need to do this. What do we got available? Land on Minimus. We're going to grab that so we have it before it expires, and we're going to launch another one of these cheap satellites. And we're going to put this as a relay around Minimus. Because it's got plenty of Delta V to do it. Phone call. Let me guess, this is spam. Hello? Wow, they hung up before I even picked up. What time is it in California?
The time in California is...
Text this person back. Welcome to Loading Screen Simulator 20... When was Kerbal Space Program released? Okay, loaded. Fantastic. To Minimus we go. wants to drift, launch north. Ooh, it really wants to drift north. Oh, it'd help if I had SAS on. God, stop drifting so much. Very awkward to control. Come on. Oh, God. Wanted to tip right onto its side there. This is a fantastic launch system, if only it was a little bit more stable. No specific orbit that they want around Minimus. It's just orbit around Minimus below 1,100,000. Parachutes on it, it might get recovered, but it probably won't be. We're not going to hit the space station, I don't think. That would be awkward. Deploy that. So the bits fall back down to the planet. Okay, good enough. And might as well unfold the panels. This thing has a lot of solar panels on it. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of room. And now it's pausing again. Okay. It has unpaused itself. Warp to there, please. This little tiny engine doesn't have any thrust vectoring on it. Plenty of delta V for the orbital insertion here. That's a different orbital. Not a lot of power to weight ratio at this stage. Oh! That's, Did it just fail? It just failed, didn't it? There's no "oh scrap" message. I didn't actually get a message that the part failed. Oh, I have no connection, do I? What failed? No probe control. Why is there no probe control? Did the batteries die? No, batteries did not die. Did this thing fail? Why do we not have... It should have comms. This could be incredibly awkward. So what happened? Why do we not have... ever get anything back. There's another relay coming up here. Is this a relay problem? It was. Oh boy, we'll be able to recover this. We might be able to recover this. We managed to recover this. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. This doesn't really bode well. Spin it around to make sure it actually gets all the battery it needs. Now it should have been fine with the phased array antenna. Should clearly wasn't, it's clearly different from is. Now we'll plan our maneuver node and hope nothing goes wrong. The Mund is of course getting in the way. Set as target. Closest approach. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Ah, now this is the spam. Oh, they hang up. Cool. I know exactly what it is, too. It's people calling about my Google business listing is not verified. Yeah, whatever. I'd rather not be hopping out like that. That it seems like that might be the easiest approach to be taking. So here we go. We face the satellite this way. You are still charging. You still have perpetual power listed. Can't see you. There's the mun. Game is frozen for a second. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, we're back. So I need a minute 40. I need 45 seconds on the node timer. Good enough. There's some interplay with a couple of mods. What are you relaying off of? You're bouncing off of that. Are you not able to use the rest of the communication satellites, or is there something broken? Okay. Oh. That's inconvenient. Add maneuver. $20 days. Let's see, power's perpetual. Can we position it? Yep. Even though these things are barely exposed, they're still doing their job. Cool. This is not bouncing off of the... No, it's linked to everything. I don't know why it was doing that thing then, why it lost connection. Good enough. Cool. And we'll set this thing here. Whoop. That's a bit too vigorous. What's the details of the orbit you want to be? Below 1,100,000. I honestly don't think we can get higher than that. There. We'll point you in the direction needed for that, and we'll find something else to do for a little bit. And the game is paused. Okay. Point you in the correct direction for this maneuver, which hopefully has a bunch of solar panels facing the sun. And it does. Power still perpetual. I rename you? Rename vessel. Where are others? I don't know what you mean, Max. This up. Nope, that looks like it's still going to be good enough. Oh, are you going to be fucking... Okay. Okay. That is unfortunate. It still works. Kerbal Space Program lock staging. Bottom left? Alt L. Okay. It doesn't matter. This thing itself has a lot to it, so okay. Well. Wait a minute. We got to adjust the... because the stage is kicking off. Altered our trajectory enough that set as target. Man, was that annoying. I knew renaming vessels could be so dangerous. That do it? Yes. Okay. And now we're paused again. Okay. You can maneuver fairly quickly, so just point you at the sun, and we'll set an alarm clock for this maneuver node. Shut down engine. Bullshit. You were shut down. Okay. Do that. Play a sound. Add a margin of an hour in case I'm in the middle of something else. Apply. Now we have an alarm for that. I need that one anymore, and I don't Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Great. Accidental staging. Finding out that works with the throttle. That I can't type into the alarm system notes or anything. So what kind of contracts do we have available? One spot open. We have the relay. That requires boat tons of absolute metric boat tons of dishes. Which, let's face it, that's probably not going to get done. Okay. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of money. And I could probably do that with the... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. You. With lots of dishes. Relay antenna rating combined at least 900G. If I don't do it for failure, minus $2.7 million. That would be terrible. Okay, so it just wants relay antennas. Hello?
This is a courtesy call from Online Listing Group regarding your Google business listing.
Yep,
We've
it's these
identified
guys.
that your listing may be incomplete or not displaying correctly.
They call me... Well, they've called me 3 times in the past hour. Okay, so we need to put a bunch of relay antennas on something. And then chuck it into space. On a specific orbit. Which is going to be interesting. I want new. Okay, we're going to open the contract up, and that's going. I don't need to see you, 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 don't need to see you. 900G. Why is, like, all this stuff not unlocked? Oh, a large chunk of it probably is. It just doesn't have anything to attach to. Chuck that there. And then we grab some structural stuff. And some electrical stuff. This is a 6. This is 8. Okay. We're going to need some batteries. to the communications. Relay antenna rating combined. You count as a relay. Antenna rating 20. 2. I'm going to pay for the entry cost of that anyway. Okay, so your relay 5, 20, 2. High gain antenna. Direct. 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 Relay 3. Relay 50. 2.5. Drag. Relay, piss poor. I'm just going to stick antennas on this until it gets checked. I want to see how many it will actually take. At least 900G. So far, it's a gigantic satellite array. I'm just going to add a bunch of structure and start adding satellites. Whoops. Satellite dishes until it says good. I want to see how many satellite dishes it wants me to actually add. Because these are the most powerful ones I have. Still not good enough. Still not good enough. Still not good enough. Nope. I think this thing is way ahead of time, this contract. Now I can definitely see needing something like that. Still not good enough. Nope. No. Nope. Okay. Okay. Combined rating. This contract is, not completable, question mark? Oh my god. It's too many parts. It's 127 parts. We cannot physically cram enough parts onto here to get to the 900G combined. Look at this thing. It's nothing but dishes. Take you off. Now I'm just, like, genuinely just curious. Now we're just sticking parts on here to stick parts on here. With our current communications technology. Still no. Yeah, still no. Still no. Why is this contract available this early? Like, we got no way of powering this many. The game is starting to actually genuinely break. So we don't have the capability to get up there, even with 230 parts. Even with this monstrosity, we cannot possibly hope to get to that point. Okay. How do I just dump this? Oh, no, yeah. Don't save. Don't save. So we can't do that. We cannot do that contract. That's in progress. This is busy. We could do this. What do we have for crude craft? Got the Moonlander. We do have two things. We've got a plant flag on the Mun. We transmit data from the surface of the Mun. Load. What do you look like? For some reason, I don't like you. What kind of Delta V do you have? Do you have solar panels? What you need is a launcher to put you into space. What's your reliability? Okay. Coupling. Decoupler too small. actually too big. Still kind of too big, but better. I kind of wanted to hook this thing up to some sort of command module, which I don't think I've got designed. Do I have bigger ones? No. You're a supply tank. Why are these so small? Come on. Come on. It's a real struggle to unlock this fuel tank, isn't it, game? Come on. There you go. Oh. How about this? Waiting. Okay, there we go. That's the correct size. This doesn't have a re-entry shield. Yeah, there's a variety of reasons why I was waiting on this. Okay. That's already saved. This, well, it can't plant the flag. Can bit science data. Do I have time to actually get this? I can get this up. I don't think I've actually got time to land it. How much Delta V? We got a lot of Delta V. I want to add some more solar panels. I don't know why this has, Let's go! Let's launch it. We're doing it live. The slightest idea how successful this will be. It kind of looks too good for anything I've made. Except for the booster. The booster looks like trash. That's entirely something I would make.
could rewatch like the 12 hours previously. It's not done loading yet.
Okay. Now this should be a crap show. More engines went off than I was expecting. It means them all going full power. Okay. Went straight up for quite some time. Is what I'm going to call a good rocket for this application. Full throttle. Don't brake. Cool. Nice. We're basically just going to use all of the fuel in this stage. We don't have to, but I will. Awesome. Add a maneuver. $950. Not quite enough in this stage, but that'll work out fine. About a 2-minute burn. Start now. Plenty of Delta V. Okay, that was easy. Momentary pause there. We'll have to start the burn to the mun about here. Adjusting it a bit. Good enough. Another 767. Extend. There we go. So how are we doing with battery anyway? 5 hours. Cool. Alrighty. One minute. About 40 seconds we start the burn. And off we go.
stage? Probably not. It came incredibly close, though. Okay. Let's just warp out there. We've got the alarm set for the other thing. There's the mud. Our battery is doing very good. We're going to have so much Delta V. Okay. That is done. Add maneuver. What else do I have on the ground? I know something else has landed down there before. Let's add a maneuver here. Get us really close. I don't see anything sitting on the surface of the mud. Probably should be. I don't care, this doesn't need to be exact. Warp to there. Warp to there. Yeah, you're on the ground. That's concerning. Nope, we got communications again. That looks janky. For some reason. Okay, so we're no longer orbital. Where are we landing at now? Somewhere over here. What kind of... Let's go to the map. Let's change the celestial body to the Mun. I don't know where the other thing landed. So probably going to be landing in the Midlands. Possibly in some Midland craters. Looks like we'll be landing in this crater here. Trying to definitely land into that crater right there. Okay, we're aiming for this crater. And we're hoping the game doesn't pause as we touch down. Like this, like it currently is. Getting more detail. Are we going to keep comms? Yes, we are. Good on the comms front. To go more over here. I don't want to land on the edge of the cliff. Does it look like we will be? Oh, God. Oh, this is a problem. Bam! Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. We're down. That was, good enough. Run, that's, that, run that. What is this? Invalid situation. How many science experiments did I cram onto this thing? Image the landing site. Oh, there's no hard drive, is there? Balls. Battery pack, battery pack. Okay. So... communication. And it's paused. So why can't I send anything back? just got to figure out how to submit all the information again. Ah, here we go. Nope. There it is. Okay, it is actively sending it now. Has it completed the contract? It's sending... two credits. There we go, and that did the science contract. What kind of engines do we have? Shut down the engine. There. Okay, I don't know how much science that is. Oh, most of it's done. Okay. It's just being a tad bit wiggy and moving around. Is the radiation scan continuous or something? What kind of radiation are we seeing? Oh, not too bad. It's got another 2 minutes to run. Okay. Where are we? Mun Highlands. Okay. We completely missed where I wanted to land. Uh-oh. It's paused again. There we go. We did not land where I intended to land. So we're here. We landed in the Highlands. We're in a crater. I thought it was going to be crater. I thought we were going to land there. But we didn't. Oh well. But, you know what? That is still a successful mission. We landed. We got a contract done. So, ta-da! Great. Okay, so what do we do now? Available. Whatever. That's going. That's gotta wait. That's ongoing. Oh, there it is. Is this what I wanted to do? Yeah, it is, because it expires. Like, none of these have advances. Some of them do. This one does. We don't have the tech for that. We did get a bunch of tech, so... I did not want to do the tracking station. All the green lines. All the comm relays. You still have a few days to go. Yeah, you're still on your way out. Decent speed. Not where I want to be. Science. The laboratories. I need better comms gear. Okay, I've got 130 science. That's recycling. This stuff costs 160, and it has better comm relays. It's got other comm relays, not necessarily better comm relays. More science, too. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. control systems, explosives, unmanned tech, seismic sensor. Electronics. Useless without a feeding antenna. 15. 10G. Accelerometer. Reactor. Okay. Can also be used as a powerful communication antenna. Not powerful enough still. High power electronics. Oh, thermoelectric generator. Other solar panels, rechargeable batteries, antenna. Okay, just another scanning thing. Extra large solar array. More panels. Hydroponics, heat management, which is a bunch of heat radiators, logistics, containers. Large probes. Oh god, it might not ever be possible. We do have... That's 500. 900 for that contract? That's insane. Orbital megastructures? That'll be entertaining. Phased element. Multi-purpose fuel tank. Landing. We need cheaper things though. Required for that. Aviation. This opens up a bunch of land-based stuff. Aerodynamics. This can be dumped into the ground. Ooh, sample return device. Don't know how to use it. And this is just recycling, so what do you do? Oh, it can pull oxygen and nitrogen from the atmosphere. Generates water, CO2, and hydrogen. So what does it do with the carbon? It just takes an oxygen, makes carbon oxide, I guess. Oh, it's a shower. It's a napkin in a package. Of course. Heavy rocketry, bigger engines, propulsion systems. I think I need bigger engines. Rated ignitions 1. Rated burn duration 5 minutes 50 seconds. High quality rated ignitions 2. How many times can you be ignited? Doesn't seem to have a limit. This gets reignition counts. And this has reignition counts. This has reignition counts. 23-minute, 20-second. Wow. Let's research that for now. And yeah, I need to get going. So, hope you all enjoyed. Maybe I'll play the game again in another 365 days. Or less. I don't know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you next time.